Conjunctive adverbs. Conjunctive adverbs join two independent clauses. These can either be two separate sentences, or they can be joined into a single complex sentence with a semicolon. For example, the English language school offers discounted English language courses. There's also a library where you can study and borrow books. Jen hadn't enjoyed the play, nevertheless, she recommended it to her friend. The most common conjunctive adverbs: result, comparison, contrast, adding info, unexpected result, emphasis, condition. Result conjunctive adverbs. Accordingly, as a result, consequently, hence, therefore, thus. Comparison conjunctive adverbs. Comparatively, equally, likewise, similarly. Contrast conjunctive adverbs. Contrarily, conversely, however, in comparison, in contrast, instead, on the other hand, rather. Adding info conjunctive adverbs. Also, besides, in addition, further, furthermore, moreover. Unexpected results. Nevertheless, nonetheless, surprisingly, still. Emphasis conjunctive adverbs. Indeed, in fact. Condition conjunctive adverbs. Otherwise. Result examples. The weather forecast predicts rain, accordingly, I will bring my umbrella. Jen hadn't enjoyed the play. As a result, she didn't recommend it. The thunder and lightning were intense, consequently, the crowd dispersed. Brian didn't study for the test, hence, he failed. We had very different opinions, therefore, we went our separate ways. Your mother and I were married 15 years ago, thus, our family began. Comparison examples. Sam always wanted to be a famous movie star. Comparatively, his brother wanted to be a famous rock star. Sam always wanted to be a movie star. Equally, his brother dreamed of starring in films. Jen grew up in New York. Likewise, her boyfriend was raised in the city. Jen grew up in New York City. Similarly, her boyfriend grew up in inner-city Chicago. Contrast examples. It was the wettest June since 1997 in England and Wales. Contrarily, the far north of Scotland was dry. He didn't like eating tomatoes as a child. Conversely, ketchup is his primary food source today. Jen is terrible at math, however, her friend is amazing at it, so she helps her. What lies behind you and what lies in front of you pales in comparison to what lies inside of you. Tom has a black backpack. In contrast, his brother has a white one. I would have liked to stay in bed all day. Instead, I got up and went to the park. I absolutely love singing. On the other hand, my sister hates it. A lot of my fears come out in my work rather than life. Adding info examples. Her favorite animals are dogs. Also, she likes cats. I heard this movie is terrible. Besides, I hate horror films. When you make the dinner, remember that he doesn't like chicken. In addition, he can't eat shellfish. 2 miles further on we came to a small town. He was fired because he was often late. Furthermore, the quality of his work was poor. Being a doctor is an exhausting job. Moreover, you don't earn good money until you've been practicing for many years. Unexpected results examples. That car cost far too much money. Nevertheless, Tom bought it. I am terrible at math. Nonetheless, I passed my exam. She has never been to France. Surprisingly, she speaks French fluently. I wrote to them last month and am still waiting for a reply. Emphasis examples. I didn't study as much as I should have. Indeed, I hardly opened a book. He doesn't like swimming very much. In fact, he hates all sports. Condition examples. You have to come with me, otherwise, I'm not going. Maybe she didn't study very hard, otherwise, she would have passed the test.